That sustain goes on for days. Oh, and there goes the noise gate. There it comes in. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new and unreleased Spark guitar amp by Positive Grid. So I'm just going to start off with telling you guys a little bit about what the Spark guitar amp is, why it is so great, and why you should get your hands on one. After that, we're just going to explore the tones a little bit so you guys can see some of the stuff that is on offer to you. I warn you now, there are so many. Let's get on into the video. So the Spark guitar amp is a practice amp that not only limits you to guitar playing, it's also suitable for bass guitars or bass guitarists and also acoustic guitars. So the incredible thing about this guitar amp is you can connect your iPad, your phone, whatever it may be, to the amp via Bluetooth, and you can use an app downloadable from the App Store or Google Play Store and hook it up to the amp and then get access to thousands and thousands of different guitar amp settings, bass amp settings, acoustic guitar amp settings, pedals, cabinets, you name it. It's got it. It's so unbelievably user-friendly, much like the Bias Effects software that I did a rundown on a couple of weeks ago. You can literally search the database for any guitar tone and something should come up. So for example, if you typed in Slash guitar tone, you would get loads of results for Slash's guitar tone. Or if you typed in Eddie Van Halen, then a load of results would come up for Eddie Van Halen guitar tones as well. It's so easy to use and it's pretty much set and ready to go straight away. It's amazing. Because this is a Positive Grid product, you also have access to the tone cloud, where you can get access to 10,000 upwards guitar tones and pedals and stuff like that. It's unreal how many tones you can get out of this amp for something so tiny. The Spark guitar amp has some features that I have never seen in any other guitar practice amp before, which makes it so appealing to guitarists who are just practicing at home and also to tutors. So to start off with, the Spark guitar amp has a tuner and metronome built into the amp and then also on the app as well. Having your guitar in tune is one thing, but then also having an inbuilt metronome that keeps you in time is something else. It's so great, and then you don't have to worry about having an external application on your phone. It's all within the amp and it's ready to go. Something that makes this amp incredibly appealing is the fact that it has a really advanced chord recognition software built into it. So you simply hook up to your Spotify, your YouTube, your Apple Music, whatever you use, and you can play along to your favorite song and it brings up chord charts. It's really advanced and very, very accurate as well. So long gone are the days of going onto Guitar Pro tabs, whatever, and then trying to figure it out as you go along. You can literally play along to the song as it's going, almost like karaoke. This guitar amp also gives you access to loads of different backing tracks on the software. There's literally a backing track for every style, every key, you name it, it's going to be on there. And it will also bring up the chord charts and the key changes and everything for you, so you guys can just follow along and it's super easy. So another crazy thing about this guitar amp is the fact that it can give you a backing track like built up on the spot with an AI band, which is insane. So for example, you can play a chord progression and it will pick up on the chords you are playing and like the strumming patterns, the rhythm, the beats and everything, and it will create a bass line and a drum beat custom to what you are playing, so then you can create your own backing tracks, jam along to them, improvise over them, solo over them. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature. This amp is 40 watts, so it's a pretty loud practice amp. I wouldn't suggest doing it in a live band situation because you might not get over the drums, unless you mic it up of course and put it through the PA system. But yeah, it's really perfect for a practice amp, for a little bedroom amp. It's got everything you need in there. Something else that makes this incredibly appealing to everybody is the fact that this amp can actually be used as an interface as well. So you don't have to worry about buying a separate recording interface if you want to record through this amp, and then you can have all your tones set up and ready to go and record into the software. All you do is simply plug it in via a USB into your computer and you're ready to go. The beauty of it is it also comes with a downloadable recording software so that you can hook up and go straight away. You don't need to pay for any additional software. With this amp, it all comes in the package and you're set and ready to go as soon as you have the product. So without further ado, let's check out some of the tones that we have on offer here. Yeah, I'm going to explore a couple of different things, so a couple of different genres, so you can hear the difference. Right now, I haven't got it plugged in direct, but I am recording through a microphone out the front of the speaker of the amp. Let's get on into it. So first off, we're going to take a look at the Eddie Van Halen tone that comes in with the sort of presets that are already set into this tone. I do believe that you can create your own different tones and upload them. So as I mentioned earlier, the ones that you search for, I think they can be created by anybody. But this is the one that comes with the Bias Effects Tone Cloud Positive Grid software. I am a fan. I am definitely a fan. I think that's really, really, really a awesome interpretation of the Eddie Van Halen tone. It's very, very receptive to pinches, and the sustain is really awesome. It just really picks things up well, and it feels super nice, like bouncing off the guitar. And having an amp tone that feels good to play makes so much difference, and it feels buttery. So as you can see, we are using a 5153 amp here, and those were the settings I was using. The really, really cool thing about this amp is that you can either adjust them on screen, so if I tap, so that's me adjusting the gain, or you can adjust them on the amp themselves. So can you see it moving there? Yeah. And then it'll update, obviously, to what you're changing it physically on the amp. Got a couple of different pedals here. So these are the settings that the noise gate we're at. I normally have my noise gate looking sort of like this, maybe a little bit less. So let's see how gated that has become now. So as you can already see, that's kind of cleaned up the tone quite a lot. It was quite boomy before, but that really, really sorted it out. I think it's so awesome that you have so much access to all these different pedals without actually needing a pedal board, which is something that a lot of people, when they're starting, you know, when they're looking into guitar practice amps, like, it's expensive to invest in a whole pedal board, so having this option is really, really cool. And then we got some mods and some delays. I'm not going to mess around with it too much because I want you guys to hear the presets as they come so you can judge it on that. Alright, so let's move on. We're going to check out another dirty tone. As a Slash fan and Van Halen fan, obviously I really want to try the Slash amp. So as you can hear, that's already drastically different from the Eddie Van Halen tone. It's definitely changed. Everything is so receptive and like quick. So that sounds pretty vintagey, so okay, alright. What happens if we add in some mods? And there goes my phone. So that is definitely given everything a little bit more cutting edge. That's way dirtier now. To compensate for that, I would up the threshold on the noise gate. Man, I cannot get enough of these pinches. Awesome, so the Slash tone is a thumbs up for me. Right, I'm feeling we should take this to the other end of the spectrum and maybe explore the clean tones a little bit more. This is another feature. I really like that you can search through and get an appropriate tone for your sort of genres or whatever. So you can search by genre. I think that's a really cool shortcut. This is Dancing in the Room. I think that sounds super duper pretty. I'm actually gonna mess around with this a tiny weeny bit. Let's take a look at the reverb and up that bad boy a little bit. It's a winner. We're enjoying this. Okay, AC/DC tone, or we hope so. Let's check it out. Sounds pretty old school. That could definitely pass as an AC/DC tone if you wanted it to. Okay, the D word. Ah, we've got the 5153 again for this setting. That sustain goes on for days. Oh, and there goes the noise gate. There it comes in. Let's take a look at the acoustic. So you would use this with an acoustic guitar, but I was playing around with it earlier and it also sounded super pretty with an electric. So we're going to check out Crystal Oceans. So this really is a stunning amp. I just explored a couple of the tones available and a couple of the amps that are on that tone cloud. The list is honestly endless. You can get access to so many things. So if you're wanting to get a billion different amps in one body, then this is something that you should definitely explore and look into because it is a fantastic option. I can't remember if I mentioned earlier, but this amp all comes into under $300, which is insane if you think about all the stuff that you get packed in. You're saving yourself so much money on buying a pedal board, on buying like a cab or a speakers. It all comes in one thing. Make sure you go and check it out. Head on over to the Positive Grid website to learn more. I'm so impressed. So that was my review and demo and breakdown of the Spark amp by Positive Grid. I just want to say a huge thank you to Positive Grid for sending me this amp and letting me do a review and demo of it. I had so much fun doing so. As always, thank you for watching this video and I will catch you guys next time. Subscribe, like and comment if you enjoy these review and demo videos or if you find them helpful. Equally, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below and I will get back to you as best I can. Awesome. Alright. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.